Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading now for Pisces, Sun, Moon and or Rising signs for the rest of the month of September 2019. We're going to have a quick read of the energy to see what else is coming in, what you can be looking forward to, what could be coming up, and then we'll be pulling a few tarot cards to sort of get maybe a bit more insight and to clarify the information that's already come up. So let's get started then. So I'm just going to link with the guides very quickly. I'm using the Archangel Power Tarot cards here by Doreen and Radleigh Valentine. We may pull a few oracle cards as well, but I'm just going to link in with the guides and see what it is they want to bring up here in relation to Pisces, Sun, Moon and or Rising. They're talking about an appraisal here, okay? Now, it could be that maybe some of you are having a work appraisal, maybe you're being reviewed, maybe there's a summary, a review of the work you've already carried out. But if this isn't specifically down to that, it could be an overall life review where they're talking about a purge and then a letting go in order to sort of bring something new in, but you're actually reviewing what it is you may want. This could be about money, relationships, and as well as career as well. They're talking here as well about putting something down. So if you're holding on to, it feels very much like the Ten of Wands type of energy in the tarot, where you could be holding on to some energy here, and it feels, well, firstly they're saying it could be stagnant, so it could be something that you're really holding on to, maybe a bit Four of Pentacles energy as well, but you don't want to let it go. But there's a bit of a burden here for someone. It could be more than a few of you, or could be only one or two of you. Obviously with any general reading, do take that what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is obviously meant to be insight rather than an individualized, personalized reading. So obviously I can't do that for everyone on this channel, so unless obviously you were to contact me for a private reading. Yeah, they're talking about it's interesting because they're not only just saying about how this dropping other things around you in order to allow something else to come in. They're talking about looking and reviewing responsibilities here as well, looking and reviewing what are you holding on to. It could also be around the home, because I'm feeling like this might not just be in terms of your internal, this could be an external thing, and very close to home, literally. Like you could need to, you may have been putting off sort of clearing things out or discarding what isn't needed, but they're talking about it being across the board, so have a look into that if that resonates. They're also saying here about something coming unstuck, so if you feel like you've been held down, pulled back, haven't been able to be free, have had a restriction in your energy, it feels like you're being released from this here. They just keep saying let go. It could be an outdated project. There's a very large difference in what it is you're entertaining in your life and what it is that you're kind of disregarding, and it seems like there's a change of, I know obviously we are literally having a change of season here because we're going into sort of autumn, or fall, I think you guys call it in America, but it feels like Pisces are, Sun, Moon and or Rising could also be going through this, where we're shedding away like a tree would, in the autumn time. We're shedding away things here in order to take a really stark view of what's left and what remains. They're saying take a long, hard look. Now, this is not meant to scare or to sit there and go, well, why? What is going to be there? It's so we can be realistic about what we're carrying forward. What is it we need and what is it we don't need? Because they're talking here as well, and they keep talking about this, so I feel like this is going to really be useful for someone. If you're carrying a lot of things and sort of holding your own weight and really trying to sort of bear the brunt of a lot of burdens, and you're always there for people and you're always kind of around for people and someone's shoulder to cry on, and it just feels like this really heavy, overburdensome energy here to this. And it's not to say that you're a bad friend or you're a bad partner or anything like that. I just feel like there's a lot of energy, of this energy, and there's only so much you can do. You're not, we're only human. We're not infallible super creatures, superhumans. As much as we like to think we are, the reality is obviously that we have to be picking and choosing sometimes where our energy goes into, and I feel like this is going to really be important for someone. They're talking as well about laying something to rest. So if you've had a cycle of behaviour where this is you very much, where you can't maybe say no, you tend to sort of really take on others' responsibility when maybe it's not your own to take on. My guides are being a bit strict with you guys now, because they're saying there's only so much you can do. And what about you and your energy? And what is it that you want to take forward into this period? And what is it that should have been left behind? Someone's also carrying something and holding something very tightly. They don't want to let go. And I feel like someone is telling me here, the guide is telling me that, and you're going to know who this is when you listen to this, it is time to let go. Now it's interesting because I'm really picking up really strong energy around you guys. It's like if you were to come out of a dark night of the soul into this new kind of rebirth cycle, but I feel like it's not just your internal, it's a lot of things going on around you that is being stripped away. It could be that you're you could be losing people, you could be, you know, having this real sense of kind of shedding this outer layer, that there's a sense of loss here. Now this is not to say, you know, between now and the end of the month everyone has to fear that there's going to be, I'm just saying that's the general energy. Now whether or not that picks up at the end of the month, and that there's, you know, the rebirth cycle is completed, and that there's obviously a tangible result that's positive, because usually when we're clearing these things, the new is able to come in after that, because there's a space that has been left and it's a fresh start. And I feel like if you're going through that very kind of strong feeling of loss, or where things are being taken, you feel like things are being stripped away, I feel like I'm really picking up strongly on someone's energy here when I say that, because I feel like someone is like kind of almost contemplating alone in their room, asking how much longer they have to go on with this. Because, and it's interesting I use those words, because I feel like if you've actually sat in your room on your bed and have said upstairs, look, what else do I need to do, much longer do I need to wait here, what else am I going to have to deal with, they've heard you, because those particular words are an acknowledgement. They've heard you, and they're saying all in due time. Okay, so this is not to say you've been forgotten, you've been left out in the cold, everyone else is having all these brilliant tangible results at the moment, you're the one left out. No, it just means that sometimes the metamorphosis, there's a greater outcome at the end, and actually there's more to, you know, there's more to gain, and so therefore the journey can be sometimes harder. This is not to say that you've done anything wrong or you're a bad person or anything like that, because I just feel like someone is, and it could be more, this could be the general energy, it could be more than one of you, but someone is really beating themselves up here to the point where they're questioning everything. Now obviously we're in the sort of situation we're in with Saturn going direct as of today, the 18th of September. There is a huge purge over the next couple of days here that is going to be very useful for clearing out karmic lessons and you know, cycles. Between now and the end of the month, that's going to be very much of a key theme, and that's great, because you know, in order to do that, what we should be doing is observing those feelings, thoughts, reviewing how it makes us feel, only observing, not connecting with it, because we don't want to attach to that, and then allowing that to release. We need to let go of this now. But someone is absolutely beating themselves up, and I really have to say to you, you're going to look back on this period and think, I was a little bit harsh on myself, because I feel like someone has got a very strong perfectionism quality here that is absolutely, they're going to town on themselves, and like there's logic and reason is not being taken into consideration. And I get it. It's like with any kind of emotional situation, of course our emotions going to run wild and we're not going to see the bigger picture, but the bigger picture is coming, and you have to bear with. Okay, you have to bear with. Now as a Piscean, you know, sometimes we can go a bit in circles with these things, and sometimes the energy can be so fluid that we can get lost in that. But this is why we need to sort our external environment out as well. Sometimes that can ground us into sort of these things. So let's pull some tarot cards, and look how ironic. Base of the deck, 9 of Swords. It says your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. And I cannot even make this up. I wish, you know, this is so ridiculous. It's just uncanny. Can you see he's sat on his bed? It's almost like he's kind of, it's like he's exactly how I've just described it as well. I'm just kind of blowing my own mind here. He's sat on his bed and it's like he's sending out these thoughts. And as you can see, they've answered the call here with the owl. The owl is the messenger. So you've got a double confirmation there. You've got the guide saying it, and then me pulling a random card, or what I thought was a random card. I just happened to, because they were like, look at the base of the deck, and I thought, okay, I'll look at the, oh my goodness me. So this is twice now you've had that confirmed. So I would be running with that and give yourself a break. We are not here to be perfect human beings. We're here to grow. And we can't do that unless we learn and go through these things sometimes. And goodness me. Now, I feel like this could be a male energy, but I feel like this is more than one or two of you here. This could be a general energy that I'm picking up on with you guys. Be kind to yourself, please. Because, we only... The negative self-talk, it can be very destructive, because if we believe our thoughts, we're manifesting that out externally as well. We have to be very careful with that. Yeah, look, they've just told me to look again. You can't make this up. Yeah, you can't. So we've got the Page of Wands, right? So as you can see from the card, it says, energetic, brave, optimistic, playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge and opportunities for excitement and adventure here. As you can see, energetic, brave, optimistic and playful. And again, you've got the winged creature in the background again. Can't make this up. Spirit confirming, they talk about that birds are the messengers, that they are the form on earth of the angels. That's what they say. So that's now two references to creatures with wings, almost acknowledging what you're going through and saying it's been heard, it's been listened to, we're going to answer your call. And can you see they're standing in a desert here? So there could have been a real rough, very dry, arid period of your life that you are well and truly starting to come out of. So just keep that faith. And I know it's easier said than done. And they've just said as well, if you're not able to speak to people about this, can you start writing things down? Because one or two of you got some very, very strong artistic ability in writing. It could be poetry, it could be writing, literal writing, journaling. But I want to sort of say more along the lines of, there's a message that you guys are going to be writing down here if you are resonating with that information, that is going to, you'll look back on this and it's going to really help you help to heal other people. There's one or two of you that are healers as well that are watching this. I've just noticed this bird again, this angel. Right, well, we'll keep going with that. But, okay, so let's just see. Let's ask them now then. So, I love it. I haven't even said anything, and they said, like, here, this is the card that you need. You're the star. You're the star of the show. Wings again, obviously. And it's ironic that, obviously, these are archangel power cards, so they're all going to have wings, but it's just weird that even the birds are coming in. Anyway, and look, it says, a dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. So the cards are in agreement. And look at that star in the background. There's that shining hope, that glimmer of hope that if you don't already see, it's on its way. You have to... Here we go. This is hilarious. So we've now got solutions, which I think is the Hermit card in the tarot, traditional tarot deck. But you could resonate with Archangel Zadkiel here. This is how he appears in this deck. I think that is the Hermit. Let me just grab the book. It says, success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Yeah, so it's reiterating. Can you guys be a bit kinder to yourselves? Because there is only one of you, believe it or not. And sometimes we need everyone, It's like... we need everyone to come out of the other side of this feeling like they've accomplished something and that they can rebuild. You know, it's not meant to break you down so you can't see a way out. They're drawing me to read from this book. I don't usually tend to do this, but they're asking me to read. Someone is going to resonate with this message. Okay, it says Archangel Zadkiel is working with you to find the perfect balance. The key to success right now is in moderation and compromise. If you're feeling stressed out, this card counsels you to take a deep breath and ask your angels and guides for assistance. Brilliant. Well, it's come full circle because now they're saying we heard that one, so what else do you need? Self-control and patience are called for in order to create the successful outcome you're hoping for. Consider the ideas of others and try to see their point of view. Diversity of thoughts can bring forth the strongest possible course of action. Reconciliation of opposing viewpoints is very likely now if you approach all parties with a forgiving and fair attitude. It also says additional meanings can mean a balanced approach, perfect orchestration, creative solutions through compromise, healing energy. It says Archangel Zadkiel is the angel of memory. He can help you remember facts or aspects of situations that you may have forgotten. He's also the angel of forgiveness. Call upon Zadkiel to help when you need to regain a balanced point of view regarding others or your own past experiences. I'm sure he's the Hermit. I'm fairly sure he's the Hermit card. Well, it could be Temperance. No, maybe that's Temperance. They're saying yes, that's Temperance. So basically what I want to say here with this is by understanding this process, because I feel like this is Temperance, by understanding this process and making notes about this, I feel like you're not only healing yourself, you're also going to be understanding the situation a lot more in depth and potentially healing others with your words and your insights. Okay, so what else the Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising needs to be aware of for between now and the end of September 2019? Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, what else do they need to be aware of? What else is going to happen between now? Right, here we go. So we've also now got the High Priestess card, okay? So it's saying here, powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information, be at peace. So they're also saying here with this is that once you go through that healing process, that obviously through this month that you're going to go through, you're going to unlock something. I feel like if you're already intuitive, you're going to be going up a level here, because this is someone who sees the bigger picture to all things. This is someone who sees the 360-degree angle and understands the heart of what is at, the bottom of everything, really. She's healed, or he's healed, let's say, and they're moving on to the next chapter. They've come through that kind of gateway, that portal, that arch, as if to say, look, I'm ready for the next kind of part of this journey. And this is basically you coming out of the other end saying, right, I've reviewed everything that's happened, I've kind of understood it, I've put it into context, I've healed certain things. If I've needed to sort of forgive people, I've done that. If I've needed to resolve things with people, I've done that. On to the new chapter. So there's a heck of a lot of healing going on here. They're also showing me around the throat chakra, we've had quite a lot of blue cards for swords, which is communication. And obviously it links in with the writing side of things. And we've got the star again. So you could be, this could also be an Aquarius that you're linked to. Maybe you've got an Aquarian, maybe you've got maybe an Aquarius Sun, Moon or Rising. But it's come out again. And again, we've got another kind of pattern here where we've got twice. So we've got, the sort of the two birds that came out. Now we've got the star card twice. So this could be about second chances. This could be about mirroring. Maybe someone that you're around, a partnership. Maybe you're mirroring them. Maybe it could even be a twin flame. We've got the star card, which is number 17, which would add up to an 8, which is an infinite abundance and possibility. And again, dreams coming true. So it could be that you've got two things that you want to manifest and you're wanting help with those, and that is a large potential that you're going to really develop and cultivate that. And it's interesting because we've now had the 7 of Swords come out here, and it says the better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So with the number 2, it could be indecision. It could be that you're not entirely sure if you want to go ahead with the course of action. If this is you and you're sat there going, yeah, that's me, I don't know if I want to do this. they're saying there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. So it could be that maybe you're looking at self-employment, maybe that you're wanting to go it alone with something. They're saying review all the details. So again, you know, take a look, review things and check, fact check. Okay, interesting. We've got the Seven of Gabriel here. So Seven of Wands, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence and claim your personal power. So I feel like if you don't relate to the going it alone thing, but you are very confident and you already know what you're doing, it's like, wait, hang on, I'm just trying to see if we've got two separate energies here going on, or if this is, the guides are saying one and the same. I feel like you're going to have a choice of two things, but there's one option that you are very sure about, but it doesn't involve going it alone. It's like you're building in gifts, abilities, people that you are already linked to that are going to help you and assist you with this. And also it's going to build your confidence as well. It says stand up for what you believe in, claim your personal power. And we've got, can you see in those storm clouds there? If I can sort of move it away from the light. Hang on one sec. I'm just trying to get this focused. In the background there's storm clouds there, and there's that very kind of a rainbow type colouring. That's full alignment. That's full alignment with all your 7 main chakras being in alignment there. Those are the colours of all the chakras. So it's saying you are in your full power here. You are totally aligned. You're grounded. You're connected to spirit. You're channeling the correct information. Don't doubt yourself. Okay? Don't doubt yourself. Reiterating that same concept. I feel like the Seven of Swords as well, they're just saying that it could be that people around you have put some doubt into you. Yeah, so someone may have put some doubt into you as well with that. Wow. This is the 3rd time now about making a wish, okay? 9 of Cups. Dreams become reality, a joyful time in life. What an amazing card. Okay, so again, we've got now a man with a dog, a companion. We've got other people that are around this person here. So maybe you're forging ahead with new people, with other people that you know can support you and you're feeling comfortable around. And again, can you see, it's like that kind of in the background, that the same rainbow colours, almost where that alignment has taken place in the middle of that storm with the previous card, where between now and the end of the month, you're going to certainly be able to move forward with something that you really do want. And it is something that you're aligned with, and it is something that is meant for you, and it's going to break you out of that restrictive energy you may have been going through. Very positive card, really very positive card. So what else can Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising expect to see now between 18th of September 2019 and the end of September, please, 2019? What else can they expect to see? Any other messages, any other insights? Whoa. Well, this is a pretty amazing card. So we've got the Empress. I mean, I don't know if this is like mic drop time, you know? And you don't have to be female. You don't have to watch this and be like, yeah, I'm male, so how does that work? You're the Emperor. This is divine counterpart. It's not only integration within the self, the divine masculine, divine feminine energies within the self. There's a potential for you integrating outside of that with a partnership, with your divine partnership, with your counterpart. This is abundance. This is the sort of matriarch. This is the divine, you know, this is... Yeah, it says time to act on your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. This is the ultimate abundance. I mean, look, this woman has every kind of abundant, fruitful, very kind of, how do I want to describe this? It's a very kind of abundant energy to this whole sort of card. And interestingly, she's got that, I think that's a trumpet in her hand. The trumpet is usually from the Judgment card, where someone's come to that realization, they've had that awakening, they've had that realization, they've stepped forward, they've manifested something with the 9 of Cups, and then they're in their power, and it's like, da! You know, it's almost like that very magician type energy. But We've got animals all over the place. We've got coins. It's like, it's extremely abundant. And as you can see, her crown chakra is glowing. So this is a very much a divine manifestation that has been created by yourself, you know. And as you can see, she's even got the rainbow colours in the background of her aura. So it's been totally integrated on all levels, and that you're seeing a manifestation of your wishes. Amazing card. That's absolutely amazing. So what is the outcome for all this? What's the outcome here between now and the end of September? What's the outcome, please, for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising? What's the outcome? What is the outcome, please? I mean, those cards are pretty amazing here, but it's let's see if they've got any other messages. I don't know if we've got too many more. I might pull a few oracle cards because we're only 25 minutes in. I say only. Yeah, look. Okay, so they're backing up what I've said here about a leap of faith. This is the full card in the deck. So it says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Okay, and again, it's like that ray of light that's shining down and enlightening that person to give insight into part of their journey, so that they are able to step out and into the unknown that is going to give them all this abundance and this Nine of Cups energy. But you have to take that step in terms of gaining that confidence. They're trying to say something else here as well. So Archangel Metatron, he is in charge of the crystal. I think it's the crystalline grid. No, he's not. He's in charge. I think he's in the sort of higher realms. He's the universal grid. There's, again, it feels like there's a step up here with intuition. There's a step up with intuition, but this is the thing. You may also feel what with this leap of faith, if you're linking and resonating with taking that leap of faith. We've also got the Eight of Raphael, or Eight of Cups. It may be you have to move away from something because it says there's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. Again, there's the upgrade once you do that. But you're also having the Four of Cups, which says seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. So it could be that you, again, we've got this kind of reoccurring theme where we've got two options. One that is not looking so good, it's that Four of Cups energy where there's a cup, the Ace of Cups being handed to the person. They're a bit nonchalant about the whole thing. And then you've got this other situation that you may have to move away from in order to take a leap of faith, which is the better option, which is going to lead you to the abundance and the Nine of Cups energy and the Empress. Okay, they keep saying counterparts, so this could also be a counterpart scenario. This could be in love, it doesn't have to be, but they want me to reference that. This is all, this Empress could be also pregnancy. This could also be you know, obviously motherhood. So again, because the Fool card again is taking a new stance on things. It could be that maybe you are thinking of expanding a family and that you're umming and ahhing about it. It could even be that you're going to find out you're pregnant between now and the end of the month. My guide's saying yes. So I feel like that's going to resonate with someone. So congratulations if that's you. Awesome news. Okay, so that's brilliant. I mean, that's really positive between now and the end of the month. But I just want to pull a few more cards. I want to pull a few more oracle cards. I'm going to use the Wisdom Oracle deck here, and that's by Colette Reid. So let's just get a few more bits and pieces, because I feel like we've got more to say for Pisces. They're saying yes as well. They want me to pull some more cards. Okay, so let's just see what else we can get here for Pisces. Any messages, any other messages, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Any other messages, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising between now and the end of September 2019. Any further messages? Any other insights? I've got to shuffle this a bit more. They're giving me the number 2. If you're seeing a lot of 222s, okay, just pay attention for that, because I feel like that's your cue to sort of say, you know, we've got a change coming up. So 2 can be harmony, balance, cooperation, faith, relationships, peace. But just keep an eye on that. And a reoccurring 2 is usually, it depends how many 2s are in there, but it's usually, I want to say, security. Interesting, we've got quite a few cards here. Okay, this is interesting. So again, you guys might be questioning, why has all this happened? Like, why did I have to go through all this? What is this about? Can you see you've also got that reference to that winged creature again? It's like a messenger's coming in. It could be me. Maybe you're getting another message and you're going to get this answered, because she's picking up a book with these wings on here. It's almost like they're going to deliver that to her, to you, in terms of insight. As to why this has happened, you're going to get more in-depth knowledge. Now, it might not be the whole picture between now and the end of the month, but I feel like you probably will learn a few more insights if you are questioning these things. But they're also reiterating someone may need to go and move forward with something or away from something here. So if you've been putting something off, moving away from it, that's an acknowledgement that potentially you may need to do that. But also, this is lovely, they're saying, don't forget, there's a bigger picture to all this. There's a higher power. There's more to all this. There's a higher power here, okay? And this is the other thing. The other card that came out, the Fates, okay? So again, we've got that star. See all the stars that are sort of floating in between our hands. So there is a sense of fate at work here, okay? So again, you're going to get further insight. You're going to probably get a bit of clarity about why this is going on. But don't forget to believe, because this is what manifests. You've got the Imagine card here, where you've got a lady that's sat in the ethers that's fishing for something. So you can attain this. This is an attainable thing. And the last card is Yang. The last card is Yang. Now, I believe that to be masculine energy. I think Yang is masculine energy. My phone's over there. Because of the dynamic energy behind it, I feel like if you are either masculine or feminine and you're not in your masculine energy, where you're maybe a little bit imbalanced and a bit more in your more passive, more kind of reserved nature, that spirit is asking you to sort of really get that focus now, because there is a little imbalance in energy that is going to be needed to drive you forward. And that Yang, that fire event, you know, that real kind of, that's a powerful energy right there. Once you're kind of in that vibration, anything is possible. So amazing reading. Hopefully this has been of some help to you guys. If it has, please do like the video. If you'd like to subscribe and you haven't already done so, then please do click on the notification buttons to be advised when I do post. I do post videos Monday to Friday. I'm thinking about doing a twin flame / soulmate video for tomorrow, but it's not definite. I feel like that's where they want me to go with things. But again, if you have a specific area you want me to look into, post in the comments and I will do that as a video tomorrow or coming up, you know, depending on what it is. Obviously I can't sit and ask specific questions because not everyone's going to resonate with it. I'm talking about general areas, like, you know, sort of what's my destiny or something like that, you know. Yeah, and as I say, hopefully this has been of help. If you do want an individualized, personalized reading, my information is in the description box below. And thanks for listening. Thank you so much for watching, and speak soon. Take care. Bye.